There we go. Alex, are you popping on the call?
That's positive. It could work. And, you know, they have the traffic coming through here. Anyway, close everything down. That's pretty good.
No, that's right up our alley.
Hey, Alex. I think I recognize Alex's last voice. I think that's who I heard on there. So Alex, if you are present.
Hey guys, sorry, I was on another call that I had to jump off of. Everyone good down there?
We are good. We have 4 board members on the call with us, so we'll go ahead and get started if that's okay with you, if you want to call the meeting to order.
Yep, at this time I'd like to call the meeting to order. Has everyone had a chance to view the amended violation resume, inactive status letters, and warning letters at this time?
Yes.
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 Okay, can we have a motion on those items?
I'll make a motion. We approve the inactive status letters, warning letters, and resumes.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Perfect. Motion carries. Thank you. Director Borgensen, any other updates for us while you got us?
Yes, I want to run through the PowerPoint really quickly, just keep you guys up to date on our rules and our legislative proposals. But before I start that, I do have one piece of really good news. There was a case that's been pending since 2021. It is Leonard Stark post 3543 Veterans of Foreign Wars versus the ABC. This is stemming from an incident where 2 individuals left. They had been drinking. They were in a car crash, and they were both killed. ABC, I believe it was a 1-year suspension, sent a 1-year suspension. They appealed all the way up through the court system, and it kind of languished in the court system for a while. Drew and Cameron, who is our tobacco attorney, they both worked on a motion to dismiss and a motion to, I guess, withdraw the stay, and they were successful on both counts. So we won the case. We didn't even have to show up to a hearing. We won it on our pleadings, and that case was dismissed after 3 years, and they are now suspended for 1 year. Our enforcement agents were able to go pick up that permit earlier this week. So that's a really big win for us, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. We found out after I'd already done the PowerPoint.
Awesome.
So Lila, if you can do the PowerPoint, I will run through it pretty quickly. Okay, so seminars have been pretty highly attended lately. We had 84 people at our last one. As you see, the next seminars we're keeping it at the beginning of the month, but in 2025, we're going to switch to Fridays. We sometimes have problems with the room and crossover with MMC meetings, so we will be switching to the first Friday of the month for next year, and that will be our ABC seminar days. Next, we do have our fall extern. Her name's Leslie Roberts, and she is here helping us out on some research stuff. But we do still have the alcohol attorney position posted. We've had a couple interviews, but we have not yet made a decision. So if you guys know anybody, send them our way. The hearings and offers breakdown. We did have lots of offers accepted, but Lila and Drew wanted me to point out too that acceptance rate is a little lower than normal because we had, following renewal, we had a bunch of abandoned permits. That's essentially when someone doesn't renew, we can send our agents by to check the building, see if anybody's there. And if we haven't heard from them and they haven't paid anything, we set it for a hearing. So it's not surprising that a lot of those people don't respond to hearing notices either because they're not renewing or doing what they need to. So we're able to clear those all out at the director's level and go ahead and basically send them inactive in our status until they call us back and say they want their permit, and then they start fresh. So those are the ABC numbers. The MMC numbers, it's nice to have Holly here to have a second attorney and crank through some of those offers. So we are keeping those rolling, and we do still have some directors hearings scheduled out through October. Okay, industry meetings and cooperation. As you guys know, people are starting to work on legislative proposals, so we are starting to get calls. On September 18th, Director Potter and I went to the Arkansas Retailers Reception that had everybody from Walmart to Edwards Food Giant there. It was a nice time. Nobody really brought up anything other than tobacco vape legislation. Following that, I did meet with some alcohol industry members in regards to updates on delivery. They want to open up the types of permits that could use deliveries. And then we also met with Origami Sake, which is, or sake, I don't know the proper way to say it. He said sake, so I guess that's probably right. But as you guys know, they're in Hot Springs. That is an Arkansas product, and it unfortunately doesn't really fit under a definition of wine, and it doesn't really fit under a definition of beer. It is something else. So we had a discussion about what type of permit might cover that and how that would be good for both the state of Arkansas, rice growers, and Origami Sake. And then with that, we are continuing our efforts with lottery to try to come up with a little bit of rebranding. I know we've worked on the logo, but are we calling ourselves regulatory division? How does that work within ABC, ATC, MMC, and racing and gaming? So we're still working on that with lottery. Next, the rule promulgation. So the rules for the laws passed in last session, we needed to update our rule books. We have finally got that done, and we are on the agenda for ALC approval next month. So we should be done with that. And then the two legislative proposals that the agency is going to run for ABC are really just cleanup. It may shock y'all to know that our rule book says we are only supposed to issue permits on January 1st or July 1st. As you guys know, we issue permits monthly. So we are making that change, or at least we're proposing that change. And then the second one, it also may surprise you that the violations could be construed to prohibit an individual from using a credit card at a liquor store to purchase beer or wine or whatever. Well, I use my credit card every time I go to the liquor store, and we've never given a liquor store a violation for that. I think it is intended to be no sales on credit between the retailers and the wholesalers. But that's not the way it reads. So we want to clean that up. And in doing that, we also want to add electronic funds transfer, just kind of step into 2024. We know that, our retailers don't need to be using checkbooks or cash every day now. They can use EFT. And then some news headlines. Northwest Arkansas is buzzing as far as entertainment district expansions, making it easier for people to get alcohol licensed in unincorporated areas. And then we've also got Sunday liquor sales on the ballot. So Northwest Arkansas is busy. And then on the marijuana side, at least one poll shows that the majority of Arkansans are supporting the new medical marijuana amendment. And then this other one, I put it on there because it's something that I've seen in the news, but there is a request to add a medical condition. And if you guys can't read it, it is female orgasmic disorder. It's been in the Arkansas Times and it's been in the Democrat Gazette. So I haven't heard any update on what the progress of that initiative is, but it is out there. And that is all for the slideshow. So I know I talked a lot and I talked quickly, but if you guys have any questions about legislative proposals, let me know or give me a call later.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. And do we have the hearing for next week set? Next month?
We do have hearings next month. So I want to confirm the October board date of October 16th. And we do have at least 2 hearings that I know of. So if everybody can come in person, I do think that's easier. And it's preferred by us as far as how we present evidence. So, but if someone has to be, well, we can work with you too.
That works for me. I can be there.
I can be there.
I think I can be there too.
Okay. And so that's on October 16th, but I wanted to go ahead and schedule out to the end of the year. holidays and whatnot. Our typical board date would land on November 20th. Thanksgiving is the 28th, so that's the week before. Are you guys good with November 20th?
Yes.
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 And then I know December is a little bit far away, but the 18th would be our board day. Again, that's 1 week before Christmas. Would that work for you guys?
I believe so, yes.
I think so, yes.
As far as I know, yes.
Okay. Well, great. We will get those scheduled. And if you have any questions, give us a call. As always, if you need anything, holler at Brittany and she'll get it done for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
At this time,
Thank
I'd
you.
like to call the meeting adjourned unless anyone has anything else. All right, meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank y'all.
guys.
Thank you. Bye.